Hi, my name's Rick, founder of Hit and Run Candlesticks. I want to thank everybody for being here. Apologize, I'm supporting a pretty good head cold here, so I'll try not to cough and sneeze into the microphone. I'll do my very best not to do that. So yesterday, Thursday, Wednesday. Let's start this over. Yesterday, Wednesday. Today's Thursday. We had a pretty good little sell-off here on the SPY. By the way, I'm looking at the 3-bar chart, 130-minute. Looking at a 3-bar chart here. And you see we've got a little evening star up here. Some pretty doggone good volume yesterday toward the end of the day. Now, it looks like we're opening up near, and this is pretty early. There's still almost 2 hours before the market opens. But it looks like we might be opening up somewhere around 336.60. Keep in mind that could change. I have a line drawn here at 335.40, just underneath this candle, right in here. And you can also see it tags the top of these candles in here. And it's about the 34 EMA as well. That's the orange line here. So there's a real possibility that we get down into that area. And if continued selling comes in, then we could be looking for, what is this, the 1120 low, I'm sorry, the August 11th low here as a possible target for price to come down to 332 and some change, or about the 50-day simple moving average. Now let's go back to the daily chart. That only puts us to about the 17 on the daily, about our trend indicator. And the trend indicator, it might turn red at that point. It might. I'm not quite sure because it really wouldn't have broken down through it too harsh just yet. So that is a very possible target. Now, if we start breaking below 332, then we have a problem. That puts that 34 and the 50-day moving averages on the plate, and you can see the next big support area would be over here about July 20th, 22nd, around 326.80. Now, of course, at any moment, the bulls could just take this thing and start running us up. The bulls have been relentless over time. They have allowed the sellers to come in and take a little money, no doubt about it, but the bulls always come back and seem to pull it up. Let's see if it happens this time. Heck, let's see if we actually get something selling going. Let's take a look at VXX. You can see here we have a doji and a bullish engulf on the daily chart. Let's go to that 3-bar chart. 3-bar chart. Nice big candle. Look at that volume on that thing. I think if we get above 25 and a quarter, if we get through 25 and a quarter, that'll put that 34 in striking range. And then we've got this big candle over here where price might try to run to 26.90 up here. And that's going to put, the market in a little bit of a twist, no doubt, if we see this kind of volatility and fear come into the market. But until we get follow through, we really have nothing. Now we are opening higher. It looks like we're opening higher on VXX, but it needs to continue to climb to get up into this area to really, really, really cause the market to have a temper tantrum. Okay, FNGU. Looks like we're moving down a little bit on FNGU, but it moved down yesterday in the trading room. In fact, I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this pull back just a little. And that would make sense right through here. Heck, we could even drop this line down into this area right there, about 153.80, and a pullback there would still be a very nice chart. We just need the buyers to step in. That's what we need. So we'll watch for a little slide maybe, and then we'll be watching for those buyers, or we will be watching for more sellers. So we're at a crossroads. We've been at a crossroads for a couple of days now. flirting with these highs, with the January highs over here. We've been flirting with them, and that puts you at a crossroads. So we'll have to monitor the market cautiously and carefully. We'll have to be diligent about it, be careful with our trades. And in some cases, for some traders, this might not be the best time to be trading. Okay, with that said, let's take a look at some charts that I'm going to be considering today, which I consider all the charts that are on the watch list that we put out. We put stocks out every day, and they go on a watch list, and I watch that watch list, and I cultivate that watch list. We also have the live trading alert scanner running on many other stocks, and if something shows up that is worth a purchase, we'll certainly purchase it, and it doesn't have to be on our main watch list. So we'll keep an eye on all those, and we'll try to notify you of any changes of anything in the market. Again, I apologize for my throat. I'm going to grab a little drink of coffee here. Be right back. Okay, there we go. We're back. All right, let's take a look at a few trades that I have. And also, at the end of the video, we're going to talk about a trade I bought and a trade I closed for a $270 loss. So stay tuned. Watch us in the end here. So today, it's been a long time since I've put shorts on the watch list, but I think maybe we should add a couple of possibilities. And here is Herbalife. Herbalife might be setting up here for a blue ice failure. We've got a top right in here, and then you can see the sellers take control. Buyers tried to come back in, but they just couldn't do it. Sellers took us down, and now we're moving sideways. This is a bearish pump out of the box, so what we need to see is follow through from the bottom here. So let's put the buy box on this, and I'm just going to wrap it around all those candles. We start to see price drop out of that box, then that's what we're going to look for on a short. As far as targets go, it's real simple. Just come over and find where I'm actually going to put a line about right there. So that might be a quick short, but if we get through 45.80, then that sets us up to maybe run down to 42, possibly even 41 down here on Herbalife. Another one we're looking at, now this is going to be a long. This has been on the watch list before, and eBay continues to show a good trading chart. Here we are in a downtrend, clear downtrend. We came down to that 34 EMA near the 50, put in a morning star, and then we started to turn up a little bit. Looks like we're just a couple bars of slight consolidation, ever so slight consolidation. So it's markets like this that I think we need to be a little super cautious with. So if entering eBay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make eBay prove to me it can break out. I'm not going to try to get in an early buy. I'm going to try to make it prove to me it can break out. So we'll monitor it. We've got it on the scanner. It'll be alerted to us when it starts to break out. And when it does, then we'll possibly take that trade, providing the market is still showing that the bulls are hanging around. So over 57.90 is what I'm looking at on eBay. So it's got to climb over 57.90. TBT is setting up. Let's see here. TBT is a little rounded bottom breakout. We've now taken out the 50-day simple moving average. We've pulled back, consolidated, and we have a bullish engulf here. So with the rounded bottom breakout, this is our dotted deuce right here. This is always my first target area. My third target area is always the 200 period moving average. And my second target area is somewhere always between the deuces here, and we run over here to price. So I'll just kind of split that wick right there. So that's what I'm looking for on for targets for TBT. So if TBT starts to rally, Let's put a little line in here. TBT starts to break out and rally. That might be a pretty nice trade with positive trading over about 1580 here. 1580, look for positive trading. And this is a target I'll look for, second and then third targets here. How about some Wendy's? Wendy's short. Now, I know the 200 period moving average is pretty close here. That could still put together a 4% trade. I know that's not huge, but 4%, if you're trading an option perhaps, 4% can make you a lot of money in the option. 4% on the stock could be an easy 10-15% on the option. Now, if this thing continues follow through and we get through that 200-day simple moving average, then possibilities here around 1790, that would be a pretty decent trade there on Wendy's. So right now, I think what I would be looking for, inside day buy in this area, maybe take a little off the table around the 200s here, around $20.25. And then I might be looking for follow through down to that 1790 area. You know, I better put a line right there too. We better put a line around that 1850, that doji there as well. So, between 1850 1790. Another short, possible short here is Team, T-E-A-M, Team. Team has had a blue ice failure. It's rallied down to the dotted deuce. It's rallied back up, ran back up, and now it's looking like it's failing the T-line here. So on follow through of yesterday's candle right there, we could see it run right down to that 200-day period moving average. And of course, we're going to have to get through the dotted deuce here. So watch for that. We'll watch for that 200 as a possible target. Planet Fitness, also a possible short. I didn't realize I had so many shorts on here. You can see Planet Fitness has been trending down. So here we are trending down. And here we've rallied up. And now we're trying to roll again. So we get back through that downtrend line. Then Planet Fitness could push us right down into 45 and possibly down here to 36.75. So keeping my eye on Planet Fitness. Uber, yeah, you know, Uber's just having a tough time right now. And let's take advantage of it. So Uber has now come back below the 50-day simple and the 200 simple. And it looks like it's consolidating right here with 3 bars. So we start to close below those 3 bars or run below those 3 bars. I'm looking at that as a short. You can see how this has been trending down. We've got this flat base in here, and we're starting to collapse below it. As far as a target below, let's come down here and put a line where there's peaks and valleys. There's a little valley right here, 2660. And we're going to come down and touch this one right here at 2170 for Uber. Okay, here's a long. Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab has been on our watch list for a couple days now. And it had a nice move. Nice move yesterday. So what I'm looking for here is an inside day. And you can see that we may be opening right up in that area. So I'm looking for an inside day buy. From there, I'm looking for it to break out of the dotted deuce here and then possibly run to the 200 period moving average. So a little inside day. We're going to have to close in this area. In fact, we're going to have to close above day before yesterday's low. That's where my stop would be, that low down there, 34.25. AA. Now, I know there was a few people in the trading room that bought some AA yesterday. There was a couple people that didn't buy it. They were just concerned, and concern was warranted, you know. I think AA, if it on a breakout, becomes a wonderful, wonderful trade. There's tons of room over here for AA to run to. In fact, I'm just going to put one target up there of about $20.50. and then let's manage with price action as we move up there. Now I see AA is pulling back a little bit. This might offer another entry. I'm going to put a trend line on it right here. So I may be looking for an entry inside this area right here. So an inside day to yesterday's bar with a stop of yesterday's low. So let's do this. We'll put a stop bar in there. Stop bar about yesterday's low. So we'll watch for an entry today or tomorrow, inside day bar. And the last one I have here is OSTK. OSTK has just been a monster, absolute monster. And it looks like it's doing a wonderful, wonderful job of getting higher here. Great little J-hook continuation pattern. Beautiful. Let's see here. See, we go up. Man, look at that. Look at that J-hook there. In here, we have broken out. I'm going to put a line across that. Those highs in there. And right here, we've broken out. And look at the inside day, day before yesterday. See, here's the breakout. This would have been a terrific day to buy. And then a stop below the breakout candle right there. So nice little inside day. Inside day, by the way, is one of my favorite ways to buy. Stay tuned for a video on inside days and trading inside days. I have plans to do one. So inside day here. Now you can see that you're making money already. It looks like it's opening up pretty reasonable with room to run up here near the top. Okay, that was a trade idea. So yesterday I bought some RCL. RCL was on the watch list. I bought some RCL. Started to move up here, and I did pay a little high for it. I paid up here for it, waited for it to break out. And you can see it pulled back during the day. I'm still holding it as long as it maintains its trend, as long as it stays in this area here. I'm good with RCL. Looks like it's opening up a little bit lower today, so it's probably going to test our 59 area here. And we'll just kind of follow that throughout the day here. Another one is XOP. Now I had to close my XOP yesterday. It was getting too bad looking. And if you put this trend line on right there, what I didn't want to happen is to hold this all the way down to that trend line. That's pretty far. I just had no interest in doing it. And we can see it's opening up lower today, so it might have been a really good move to do. So I closed it out yesterday for a $270 loss. Hey, those things happen. Those things happen. It will stay on my watch list. And what I'll be doing is watching for a breakout of that downtrend line. And if it does, I will look to get back in it. So, we've done pretty good in trading, able to take the previous road to wealth account up 1,400% in 2 years. That's not too bad. But we have losses, just like the next guy. Don't ever think that we don't. And this is a good example of how we might handle a loss. All righty. You guys take care today. Have a great day trading. And I hope to see you in... Oh, speaking, if you waited to the end of this video, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, our trading room is open. Did you know that? I will post a link down below. I will post a link down below in the text for you to log in the room today. So we've opened the room up. We've had it open for a couple of days, and we're going to leave it open today. So if you're listening to this video and you're not a member, use that link below, and you'll be able to get in the room. Make sure you say hi to us when you're in there. I sure would appreciate it. All right, thanks a bunch, and we'll see everyone when the market opens.